Joined by Ed Ruth. Ed, just give the fans an idea of what the atmosphere was like Friday and then wrestling on the road Sunday. Two big matches on the road, team split, but overall, what were your impressions of those two matches?
For the most part, I was glad the way that we wrestled, win or lose. Some of the guys out there in the mat, I really kind of saw some of their performances. I was actually really impressed by some of the guys and some of their performances that were out on the road. Some of the atmospheres, it's basically Iowa that's famed for his atmosphere, a little hostile. But overall, still had a good time there. Illinois had a good time there as well. Atmosphere a lot more died down, but it was still had a good match.
You said some things impressed you with some of the guys. What types of things are you talking about?
Some of the guys that wasn't in our lineup last year, some of the guys that wasn't in our lineup, namely to mention Nico Megaludis and Dylan Alton. They kind of went out there and they was taking on guys who's #1 in the nation for Iowa, and I saw them wrestle a way that I haven't seen them wrestle before, and I was kind of impressed with some of the things that they were trying to attempting to do in the match, and that's not common out of like certain wrestlers. Because some guys will fold under a certain amount of pressure, but those two guys, I kind of saw them as stepping up.
What will those two experiences at Iowa, at Illinois, do for the team? You touched on a couple things when it comes March, when you're in an atmosphere like it is at the national tournament.
Honestly, I have no idea what to expect from those two. It's just, I don't know. Just seeing them all the way, because from now to March, I feel like it's a long time. As far as, we still have a couple dual matches left to go, and then we have a good 2 weeks in between, Big Tens and Nationals. So, a lot of things can change in those 2 weeks. I hope it's for the better, for the best, for our guys, for our team. And a lot of things, I hope that a lot of the guys kind of look at their performance and, and just kind of jump off of that, because I kind of looked at that and saw that I was like, oh wow, these guys are really stepping up. It kind of made me feel like there's more to myself as well. Like I feel like I want to kind of step it up to another level.
Where do you feel like you're at right now personally?
Personally, there's still some improvements to be made on my feet, on top, bottom. Right now I'm just happy that I feel good. Nothing's hurt, no long withstanding injuries. There's nothing wrong with, with a leg or an arm or something like that. I'm not wearing any straps. So right now, I can just say that I'm just happy with my health.
What are you looking forward to here between now and the month of March? So you got a couple more road duels this weekend, come back home before another road duel, before you get into the Big Tens. What do you want to accomplish personally and as a team between now and then?
Personally, I want to get faster. I want to be the fastest guy on the mat. I don't care what weight class I'm at. I know I'm second to heaviest, but I want to be the fastest guy on the mat. As a team, I want to see, I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of things that I want to see already. As a team, all I can say is I just want to see us pushing more.
Are things different than maybe last year, the year before? You're touching on some guys that you're really impressed with right now. Do you feel like things are a little bit different than it's been in the past in terms of mindset on the mat, that type of thing?
Well, definitely last year, because we had some guys in our lineup last year at the lower weight classes, and then I kind of feel like that weight class has kind of still stayed the same for us. It's like it's maintained stability, and with a new addition like Conway, he's going out there and he's wrestling wrestling hard. This kid's hitting off shots. First time in the lineup, everything. Some guys kind of touch the mat a little timid. They're kind of backing off. They're not really actually hitting their shots. Nothing's connecting for them. But you can see somebody like him who's just so new to the whole experience of being in the lineup. Is like a lot of things are kind of just gradually coming in. It's kind of flowing naturally for him.
You've wrestled a lot at home, but when you're on the road, how do you motivate yourself? What do you do when you go into an environment like you saw last weekend, like you're going to see again this weekend? What do you do personally to get yourself ready for a match in a hostile environment?
Eat healthy, get a lot of sleep, and I buy new socks.
New socks?
Yeah.
What kind of socks?
I'm I don't know. I'm starting to wear like a lot of different socks now. That's like way off of our team colors. But I don't know. When I buy a new pair of socks, I just feel like my feet are clean and fresh, and I feel like I can perform well.
Ed, well, best of luck going forward. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.